Hey you, 98.65283 to the third power. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please take a second, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Our guest today, all right, if you own a daycare and you're committing fraud, he's gonna find you. And if you live in Cuba and you don't want communism exposed, he's gonna expose it. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Shirley. Nick, welcome to HotCakes and Hot Takes.
What a pleasure it is to be here.
Does it feel weird that you're like when's the last time you were at a diner just chilling? Like, when's the last time?
Years ago, man.
Years.
I haven't been like this. I feel like I'm back. I feel like I'm back in Cuba in the 1950s, dog.
So you literally just got back from Cuba, and I asked you the first question, female situation. Like, did anybody make you stop and go, oh my, like, you're doing your thing, exposing everything that's happening? Was there a moment where you're like, oh my God, look, I have to, like distracting you? I'm talking about like a 10.
There was pretty women in Cuba.
Really?
Yeah.
Out of all the places, so how many Latin countries have you been to?
I've been to Brazil, Chile, El Salvador, Mexico, and Cuba.
Where's Cuba on the rank of 5?
Probably like 2. Like Brazil's pretty top.
Wow, really? I got into a big argument with the guy once because
Panama, actually, I paid 3rd. Brazil, Panama, Cuba.
Wow, Panama too?
Yeah, Panama was one.
I mean, I do know a girl
And Chile's
from
at the
Panama.
bottom, and we need to be honest.
Wait, where are you guys on the? You guys are on
Yeah, we're bottom of the list.
Okay, well, Justin's new to the podcast. Everybody, Justin, everybody.
Greetings,
where are you
guys.
at on the level? Where are you at on the ranking of, like, because I got into a big argument with a guy once because he's like, bro, Brazilian girls are beautiful. I go, no, time out. There's pretty girls, but the bodies are what sticks out.
I think we got to make some noise for the Colombianas.
What about
I grew up with
Colombia?
I haven't been
Colombians.
to Colombia yet.
You haven't been there yet.
Oh, but
then the rating
they're
system.
pretty now, but they will ruin your life. Like, I would not recommend
Wait,
it.
Colombian?
Oh, 100%.
Why?
Everything is nice and sweet the first few weeks. Be with her for a year, right?
Wait, that?
No, it's the worst.
No.
The worst.
What's the one thing that you have to say that makes it? Are they just like?
No.
I like a little fire though. I like a girl where like you can't nap. Like if you do something wrong, that she might kill you. That adds like a
That's
like
if
a
you
je
like
ne sais quoi.
If you like that, that's all you.
Oh, okay, all right. So
That's all
she might kill- you don't want a girl like that, Nick? Like a girl.
I want someone, if they start yelling at me, I can totally understand them. Because when they start, I speak fluent Spanish, but when they start yelling,
Oh, it's crazy. But do you like it?
no.
Oh, okay. So Nick, you're okay. So now you're. I
Why are we
mean,
talking about women out here?
so wait, so you.
I didn't go to Cuba to bring back the news about Pretty Woman.
No, but I do have to ask you a question though. So everybody knows you now. Your face is, you can't go anywhere without somebody that's seen you. But Nick, for exposing the fraud and everything, but you're saving yourself for marriage, right?
Correct.
Okay, so but I'm like dating, like when if you see somebody that you like and it clicks and it's happening, like you're gonna have to, like, it has to move, right? Is it any dating at all? Have you been on a date at all? I mean, you're home. Okay, here or home? Like when you're out-
Everywhere.
you're going on dates like that, huh?
Well, I don't know.
No, I'm saying like when's the last day, like actual date where you like either Ubered, girl drove, picked her up, dinner, boom.
Other weekend in New York.
Really? And is it all social media, or is it like girls just walking up to you like, hey, I know who you are. Do you wanna?
Both, I guess. I mean, she had met from a friend in New York.
Got you. It must be hard because you're like, yo, they know who the hell you are. It's not like your face isn't literally plastered everywhere.
It's not like hard. I mean, I just don't. I'm focused right now. I got like a big opportunity right now so I'm not focusing too much on
You're not.
making sure I'm going.
Okay, good.
dating.
If you had a pickup line, what would your pickup line be to a girl? If you saw a girl, Nick, and she was that's it, everything that you've ever thought or dreamed of, and you're like, that's the girl, and you walk up to her, maybe she's at a farmer's market, she's sniffing avocados. I don't know what she's doing. What's your pickup line if you see a girl and you want to talk to her?
Let's leer and get rid.
Since your claim to fame was exposing fraud and scammers, let me ask you, what's the biggest fraud you ever perpetrated on your parents growing up?
Oh, that's a great question.
What did you do as a kid, Nick, where you got them? What's something that got you in trouble, like, to that level?
I'd say more with my grandparents.
What
I
was
was
it?
always making them buy me new shoes and buy me DS toys, games for my DS. My mom and dad,
Yeah.
they're pretty strict on what we could get when we were
Growing up?
Growing up. I mean, I would always go to my grandparents.
They do like they do anything for you. Is it your dad's parents or your mom's parents?
My mom's parents. I got my grandpa to buy me a 4-wheeler when I was younger.
Wait, a 4-wheeler? How like those? Oh, the like patrol ones?
No, like a 4. We had a big yard, so I got my grandpa to buy me a 4-wheeler.
No way. How old were you then?
Like 12.
Oh my God.
But with my parents, I'm trying to think. My dad, I could never squeeze anything past him. My mom, it was just like buying me hoodies. I used to love Nike hoodies.
And now you have them on freaking the Leering Center hoodies.
Yeah.
What's the new one that you have out?
Support independent journalism or anti-fraud clubs.
Anti-Fraud Club looks dope. I like
Anti-fraud club's a good one.
It's good. It's on the back of the hoodies, but it's in the front.
Yeah, the front says where'd my taxes go, and the back says anti-fraud
that's sick. And what's the website so I can tell them to put it in the
antifraudclub.com.
Antifraudclub.com. It has the Leering Center and it has everything.
Yeah.
On it. So Nick, you've seen scammers, fraudster. What's the one out of everybody that you've come across? Who's the one person that you could point at and be like, if there was a ranking, that is the most despicable, disgusting one out of all of them? Who's the person?
Ilhan Omar.
Is she really out of all of them?
She has been so silent about this fraud that it speaks so much as to how involved she is in the fraud. If she had nothing to do with the fraud, she would be able to defend herself, but instead of defending herself, she's gone completely silent, not even trying to work with anybody who's exposing the fraud. She knows that billions and billions of dollars has been lost, but she won't even work with investigators, or she won't even work with local media, and she won't even, they gave her a final date to give some of the information about the Feeding Our Future fraud that she's involved in. She couldn't give any information. I mean, she lost $29 million over the since I exposed her.
That was a tax. Zero. She put this wrong zero.
Can we throw some allegedlys in here?
Yeah, well, it's alleged.
Alleged.
Allegedly, but if you think about it, if you really think about it, she lives in Minnesota. From Tim Walz isn't running for re-election because of the whole situation that happened. I've said this before. There is no way the leaders, her and Tim Walz and all them, don't know what's happening. And to go to a deeper level, I'm going to say this. This is my opinion. How do you not know? And she knows the people involved with the Leary Center, the lady in the restaurant. So somebody owns a restaurant in the front of the area. Come on, bro. And then what bothers me is the attitude of like you're above the law. Remember the girl in Washington keeps shoving the mic in her face, going, and she's like, get the hell out of my, like she's being. That's what pisses me off is they know that they're untouchable. They know they're untouchable. That's what drives me crazy. Because how do you not know? And then she shut down her husband's winery. It just got shut down. Like what? And I get it. The FBI is busy. I get it. Okay, I understand. Cash
Isn't
Patel's
she Muslim? Why would they have a winery?
Yeah, wouldn't that be haram?
Well, that is
Maybe
haram.
her husband. Her husband is not Muslim.
But yeah, but then she's talked.
That's also haram.
Right. That is haram. She's marrying a white guy, but she's anti-white men. Anti-white men, just like what's his face? Who's married to a dude?
Don
Lemon. All of these people that hate white men, they have them so close to them. It's ridiculous. So she's the one.
So Nick, what do you think would be a proper repercussion for her for doing this, knowing about this?
I'd like to see her get deported back to Somalia.
Yeah.
I mean, she's married her brother, and she does not put America first. Like, I think that's like one of the first things, like one of the main things when you do become an American citizen, you have to pledge your allegiance to America. You won't put any other country in front of it. She's obviously sold out Minnesota to Somalia.
Right.
So she's putting Somalia ahead of America. When they talk about America, she doesn't talk about Americans. She says like the Somali community. No, it's do you want to become an American or not?
I think she's setting a bad standard for people in government that are coming from other countries, because it's not that we don't support other people, being in office per se. It's the way she's handling herself and how she's not putting America first. She's putting other communities first.
This right here is shaping up, and it's gonna be a political movement. You're gonna have all these immigrants. They will all get together, maybe Minnesota, maybe California, and everything. They will build their own parties. They will start getting welfare, getting more powerful, getting into positions of power, and they will start moving resources somewhere else.
That drives me crazy, bro.
Vinnie, we're 10, 15 years, mark my words, 10, 15 years away when we have ethno-socialism in America, all right? So ethnic groups, they get together, they get all the benefits, they export the money. That's what's happening in the UK.
Well,
It's happening in Germany as well.
It's happening in Germany
Yep.
as well.
What were you gonna say, Nick?
The problem is that Democrats, politicians, they're not politicians, they're activists. So instead of having politicians like Republicans, you have a lot of politicians or career businessmen. Instead, on the Democrat side, you have people who are lifelong activists that are now becoming politicians, and they have to figure out how to manage money, which they've never had to do before because they've either worked for the government or worked for an organization that does everything for them. So then they get these positions because they're an activist. They've gained a social media following, like Zoran Mandami. He was an assemblyman, and before that, he was an actor and a rapper.
Yeah.
So he's never actually had to run a business. And so he's an activist who's now in charge of the largest country, or the largest city in America. And so like AOC, she was a bartender, and she turned into an activist. She never ran a business.
Right.
Ilhan Omar, what was she?
Bartender,
A
like
pirate
Yeah.
on a boat.
in the Bronx,
Omar.
right?
Going after
Somewhere
a
in New York.
ship.
No, Ilhan Omar.
Atlantic.
Like what
Oh,
was
Ilhan.
she before? She was I don't know what she was. She was an activist, and now she's a
what do you
politician.
call them?
She's an activist.
Community organizers. That's what they call them.
Yeah.
So like the Democrat Party is really just full of activists. Not even politicians, not even businessmen or businesswomen. Like if you look at the right, the majority of these politicians, whether they've been career politicians or not, they've either, if they haven't been a career politician, they've at least worked for, most of them are self-made. So
Donald Trump, Rand Paul.
Yeah, of course.
Just start naming them. I can.
But Nick, what, like, how do they keep winning? I mean, I understand the BS pitch is it's about you, it's about free this, it's about free that, but how are they getting all these people to go out and vote for them and they never deliver? There's no delivery. What is it? You're letting them scam? You're letting them get
the
away?
warmth of collectivism.
Oh yeah, the
I
warmth of
agree.
like.
So like, but because they're activists, so they have a big group of people that support them. So say you have 100 people that are activists with you, and they go knock on 10 doors each. That's 1,000 people. They go knock on 100 doors. That's 10,000, right? So that's how they really do it. And really to get people to vote, like in Minnesota, they can vouch for voting. In a lot of these states, they don't require voter ID. So there's tons of fraud that takes place.
Do you think that because of what you've done, what you've Pandora's box is open, bro, and I don't care when people like Chris Cuomo are like, he's not, and I talked for you. I was like, I go, dude, he's like, he's not a journalist, and all the stuff that's happening is not gonna hit. It hit, all right. People are the Leering Center shut down. It's happening. So I give you so much props. Now that you've blown the Pandora's box open, do you think, because this administration only has less than 3 years left, you think it's going to continue to snowball where they're going to actually go after these people? Because think about it, Cash Patel and all these guys, it's only going to last a little bit more time. If the Democrats come in, do you think it stops it, or it's so much out there that it has to keep going?
Oh, like the web of fraud is so deep that they might not ever get to the bottom of it, but there are stuff they can do right now in the Trump administration. For instance, in Treasury, they only used to track, I think, like 2% of the payments that left. Now they're creating a system to track all the money that left.
Oh,
That's very good.
please.
And but the thing with, if the Democrats get back into power, like right now in California, they're trying to pass this bill called the AB 2624 bill, aka the Stop Make Sure Act. And what it does is it stops people from seeing how much money they're giving to NGOs that support immigrant services.
Oh, really?
And so they're just preparing to flood the country once again with illegal migrants, but have it be confidential this time.
Oh, because once if a Democrat wins, they're not even hiding it. Yesterday, even Katie Porter was out doing her debate on stage with all those people. You know what she said? She's like, illegal immigrants, yeah, 100% we want to fund them and give them health care and give them all the, yeah. She's like, what are you talking about? Because they're Californians. They're here. Mark my words, the moment a Democrat wins, the first order of business at the inauguration when they're on stage, remember Trump had the Resolute desk up there? I'll bet money, if anybody wants to bet money, the first order of business, open the border back up. Guaranteed. And the flood happens again. That's why when I tell people they don't understand how important it is, bro, don't fall for this nonsense. Trump is evil and all that. It's either Trump evil, bad guy, orange, Hitler, which is all BS, or what they're going to do. And they're going to open it again.
Yeah, that's where you could see a civil war take place in America.
I think, I've told Maverick and I told them, and I'm being dead serious.
Like we let COVID happen,
yeah.
and nobody stood up, but we saw through that now.
Yeah.
Yep.
Forget about COVID. 2008, all right? The banking crisis.
Yes.
They bailed out all the banks.
Yep.
I'm going to get in so much trouble for
No, you're
saying
not. It's
this.
the truth.
But what was it, $1 trillion?
$1 trillion.
After
Obama,
they crashed the system?
Yep.
With our money, all right? They got bailed out. Nobody
Yep.
said anything. They
Yep.
have COVID happening. Nobody said anything. Man. Now I'm getting too dark. But I think
No, but what do you mean too
no,
dark?
because I believe in this country. I think it's the best country to ever do it. You know what I mean? And this makes me sad. I'm at the point I'm not even angry anymore. I'm just sad to see everything happening.
Yeah.
You know what
and
I
the
mean?
fact that they're like Fauci right now, May 11th, they have to prosecute this guy, and it's like just because Biden did an auto pen signature pardon that guy with the damage that he's done and the damage that's going to go on forever, meaning kids and everybody, blood, bro, the blood that's pumping in people's bodies right now, myocarditis is up, sudden death, turbo cancer, everything, and he's going to walk, and that's going to drive me crazy. It's been driving me crazy because Rand Paul every day is counting down. We have 6 more days. Congress has 5 more days. You have to bring him up. And if the feds aren't going to do it on the federal level, do the states. Do the states, bro. You know how many kids right now have myocarditis that are, dude, that's not good. You're not going to live past 40 years old.
Who was the guy that interviewed that all his friends are dying from early cancer? I forgot who it was. It was a recent interview. But anyhow, I think, Vinny, we're getting too political. You know what I love?
What?
Mexicans. They are the best people. They come here and in 10 minutes they get it, all right? Let's get a big pickup truck. Let's get a house. Let's get a business. Let's start being American immediately.
But you want to laugh,
see those guys?
when I was living in California, my
my
first
favorite
experience
people.
there, I'm there for 2 months. I got my car. I'm like, I'm in Hollywood, bro. I'm on my way to go to Santa Monica, and I saw my first, Mexican, probably illegal moment. I'm driving, and there's a Mercedes, and I even look. I'm like, damn, that's a sick E-Class, nice. Gets because it's horrible traffic. Rear-ended by a Mexican dude with 2 of his friends in the car. They have lawnmowers. By the way, great Packers. They have lawnmowers, 9 lawnmowers, rakes. Bro, I don't know what insurance this guy had. They got out and ran up the hills and left the car on the freeway. Jeez. They left it there. So you're bragging about them, but at the same time, if they crash.
It's trying to be positive here.
No,
right?
it's positive. I mean, think about that. Imagine you getting rear-ended by a car and they run away. Whatever insurance that is, imagine that. What do I do? Get the hell out of the car and run now. That's State Farm.
How about Cubans? There's a lot of them here. You just went there.
Check your phone.
Oh,
Huh?
go ahead. Because my uncle's married to a Cuban. Her name is a Cuban.
Cubans are pretty cool.
How does a country get that bad?
Communism. Like literally communism and embargo from the United States. Like you can't say like it's not 100%
Right.
communism, but they have also had 60 years to figure out how to make it work, and they weren't
On
able
their
to
own.
do it. Yeah,
And
weren't
they,
able
and
to
they
do it.
couldn't do it.
All they had to do was reach out to the United States.
Ooh. Nick, you can have half of that if you want. You're a pancake guy?
Oh, yummy.
That thing.
So Nick,
Wait,
question for you.
Oh, is this mine? This is the
Or who's got
burger?
a hamburger?
I got a cheeseburger.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's mine. What'd you get?
Club sandwich.
Nick, is there any story
can
you've
have one of
started
those.
looking into where you felt like the water was super murky, where maybe you could get in trouble for looking into something deeper, or has there been anything kind of like that?
Communism Cuba was pretty scary.
Yeah.
That was very bad. In the U.S., in Baltimore, I was looking into the fentanyl crisis, and it got put on Reddit that like if you see Nick Shirley's on site, like
Oh,
Oh,
really?
you're kidding me.
yeah,
Okay. And you have security traveling with you at all times now, kind of monitoring.
yeah. When I'm
everything.
filming,
Beautiful.
that's so expensive. So imagine like YouTube, you get a video that gets 1 million views. You're lucky if that's $5,000. Security for a day of filming with 2 guys, well 3 guys, $4,500. You lose all your
That's
money.
insane.
Yeah, completely.
You guys mind if we pray really quick before we
Oh,
eat?
absolutely. Let's go.
Dear Lord, thank you for the food that we're about to eat and the hands that made it. Lord, I hope that you keep blessing and put your hand over Nick, his family, and what he's doing, Lord, exposing everything that he's doing because he's trying to keep America great. For all the people out there, Lord, that are looking for something to eat and they're struggling, please help them out a little bit. And all the people at home, Lord, whatever they're going through, fill their hearts with your spirit, Lord, and let them know that you are the way, you're the truth, and you're the life. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
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 So, yeah, what was the last thing you were saying?
Times that
About
got
money,
scary. Yeah.
Well, so, Nick, is there any moment in your head while you've been doing this that in your head, even the hint of stopping, or that thought hasn't even crept into your mind?
No, now I can't, because I already did it
You're past the point of no return.
past the point of no return. And I don't regret anything I did. Like, I did America one of the biggest public service system that's been done in a long, long time.
1,000,000%. I mean, you're an enigma in the space. You're doing stuff that no journalist has done before, and I think you're shaping the future for streaming journalists People that are putting themselves out there on social media. I mean, you're the top of the top, and I truly commend you for everything you're doing.
Yeah, and we'll talk about this at the end, Humberto, about James, because I want to know what Nick's message to him would be, though. But it's like, bro, there's like generational, like once in a generation, something like this happens where somebody's willing to do it. We had, who was the guy that had to flee to Russia? Snowden. You had WikiLeaks. Bro, if you don't have these people, if we don't have Julian Assange, if we don't have Edward Snowden, if we don't have you, bro, this thing just keeps going and going. And then we sit around and we're like, bro, how are we in debt? The debt number just keeps going like that. And it's like, bro, these people it's them.
Yep.
It's them. And worry about borrowing in China and this and that, bro. We worry about so many other things, and I wish that I can't even wish, bro, because our government, it's so corrupt, bro. It's so corrupt. And it gets to the point where, Nick, I'm telling you right now, the only way to fix it at the end of the day, is us. We have to do, like...
Eventually, American strong men will have to stand up.
That's what I was going to say. And people are going to be like, oh, you're calling for a revolution? No. But we are the 99.99999%.
But also, like, why not?
I'm for it. Going back to my point. The border. If a Democrat comes into office and they open the border as an American, we should all go and say, hell no. Yeah. Nope. I'm talking about, bro, you're letting an invasion come. If one of these people kills or rapes or does anything to our children, our women, what are we doing? You're letting them come in because they're going to do it.
The left's calling for revolution.
Always.
But if the right were to do it, they'd be called neo-Nazis.
100%.
Yep, all right.
Terrorists.
It's projection. Oh, and choose the other side of what you're doing and push it out there.
But I think that's one of the good things that I'm exposing is that all these issues that we're fighting about actually aren't controversial, and there's not anything that needs to be hidden.
That's what it
about
is.
What's going on.
It should be nonpartisan.
Everything should be nonpartisan. We shouldn't want people coming to our country who we don't know who they are. We shouldn't want to even be trafficking people into our country. That's what the government is doing. We don't want fraud to be taking place.
Right.
We don't want girls and having to play with men in their sports. Like,
it's common sense stuff.
Vinnie,
Common stuff.
Vinnie, this is gonna get more ridiculous. I can't give her name.
Who?
I can't give her name, but she's a senator. I mean, she's a congresswoman.
Okay.
She's passing an act not only to open the border, to bring people that were previously deported.
No way.
Look it up.
No way.
People in the chat are going to look it
Bring
up.
previously deported people back in?
Yeah.
That were illegally here.
With incentives for lawyers.
No,
well,
dude.
that's what they're trying to do in California. They're trying to block it to investigate how much money they give to immigration support providers.
Wow.
And that includes legal services that we pay for from our taxes.
But I feel like a fat jerk. I'm literally eating a cheeseburger, fries. Nick, you sure you don't want some of that, bro? It's right there, dude. Nick, what's your number one go-to favorite food? Like, you don't care?
Ribeye.
Steak. Are you a Texas Roadhouse type of guy?
I do like Texas
I
Roadhouse.
love Texas Roadhouse, bro. But you
Good bang
walk
for your
in, there's
buck.
peanuts, like a bunch of elephants came in. There's just peanuts all over the floor. By the way,
Way
great job.
better than Outback.
Oh, 100 Outback. I think I went there once in my life. That's the blooming onion, right? That thing will kill you in 8 minutes, bro. They just oil. It's disgusting.
It's the highest calorie item on any menu.
So they're trying to
Really?
kill you.
Yeah,
The Outback is trying to kill
It's
you.
the highest
I've
single-
eaten a few of those in my day.
Oh, it's just a sponge for oil. It just
Yeah.
soaks it all in, and you just
Yeah.
dip it.
So yours ribeye. Okay.
Honestly, a club sandwich though, you can't beat it.
How was this? Is it good?
Super good.
Okay, good. And again, you should at least try one of these.
I've been eating, I've been snacking.
So,
Okay.
Nick, with your celebrity now, do you have like a tip line where people are suggesting stories for you to follow now, or how do you exactly get your intel?
So I do have a website where people can submit tips on Anti-Fraud Club,
Okay.
and then we follow them. But you need to have a lot of information to make it valuable for us to go.
Yeah. How do you
investigate.
know whether something's reliable or not? You do the
Somebody's
research.
ratting out their father.
Do you do the research yourself, or does your brother help you with that, or how do you
Yeah.
go about that?
I do the research myself.
Amazing, man. Amazing.
So I'm not going to give away my tips on how I do it, but there's ways to do it and to make sure it's verified. Like all the hospices in LA,
Yeah.
all that stuff is verified. Like those are direct numbers from the government.
Wow.
Let me ask you a question. So, I saw a couple of videos of some, I don't even want to call them content creators. I want to call them BS artists that are just lying for clicks. They're like, Nick is sent there for the government and he's blah, 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 blah. All that nonsense aside. If the CIA approached you, and they were like, Mr. Shirley, listen, we like what you're doing. We want to have you come and be a CIA operative. Would you do it, and what would be your CIA operative name?
Call sign.
Like if they said, like, Nick, we need you. Like you're, like, keep doing what you're doing. Like, do you. But we want to send you places, and guess what? You are going to do stuff for us. You might have to poison a really evil guy in Iran. You can still keep doing what you're doing, and we'll give you your name.
I don't think so. I think I've already been ahead of them on a lot of stuff. At least with the FBI.
Say again?
At least with like the FBI, I've been ahead of them on a lot of this fraud
Do you
stuff.
think that they'll, can I ask you a question? Nick, are they, I don't want to say understaffed, but are they not looking for it? How hard is it, bro? It's billions and billions and billions of dollars. Bro, I did something wrong with my taxes. They're coming after me, bro. It was like $2,000. We're talking about billions for years. You think the Leering Center and all this just started? No, dude, it's been going on forever.
Biden's administration actually made it easier to commit fraud. Anybody could have got money from the government.
Wow.
And so now Trump's administration, I think they were investigating stuff, and I just came in and dropped a bomb on it.
Are you working on anything crazy right now? I know you literally just flew back in.
Yeah, I just got the Cuba video coming out. I have another video coming out from California. There's a whole lot more fraud to expose in that state. And there's a lot of other countries as well. Got some
Other countries. So far, Minnesota, California. Is anything crazy happening in New York?
We'll see.
Ah.
Oh man.
I think home health care is like the #1 business in New York right now.
Home health care.
Yeah, so a lot
Really?
of people, a lot of people are making money from home health.
This is people getting paid to then go
Watch
babysit
their grandma.
grandparents, and so they're just getting checks from the government. for
Yep,
that, right?
100.
With no monitoring. Like, how do they exactly tell how many hours that person is there taking care of them?
It's the same way they did it in California with the hospices. Nobody knew their grandma was dying from hospice until they went to go get surgery, and they couldn't get it because they're on hospice.
Wow.
Insane.
Wow.
Like the government has operated on good faith for far too long. Now bad actors have realized that, and they've taken advantage. So that good faith is now gone, and government needs to crack down.
Well, Nick, we're slowly moving to be a low trust society. The news came out yesterday. McDonald's, all right? You know how they have the
Dispensers for soda.
the dispenser for soda.
Yeah.
No, Vinny, this,
Go ahead, I wanna hear
this
this.
sounds very small and very funny, but Nick, listen,
Good analogy.
they're taking them out. Because
Oh wait. Oh really?
Yeah.
You have to have them get it
from
for you?
here to 2030, they're gonna get rid of all of them, and you're gonna have to ask for more Coke in the counter.
What a
Oh
shame.
God.
But like, it sounds very.
Just let them get the refills for free. Let them fill the water cup up with Coke.
Yeah. It's a little cup.
It's just a little Coke.
Have you stolen Coke before?
Never. Number one.
Humberto?
Never.
You've never done that?
No, never done that.
I'm gonna be honest. Once I gave my life to Christ, now I don't. But before, the day before that, I was. The day before I gave myself to Christ, I was stealing Pepsi. 100%. I can't even trust you anymore.
Why?
Do you guys know what he did? I've been talking about the movie Goodfellas since I've met him. I think day one I shook his hand and I wanted to gauge him. I was like, yo, have you ever watched Goodfellas? Oh, yeah. We had a rapport. It actually helped mold and build the conversation. Guess what he tells me today? He comes clean. The good Christian that he is. He goes, that's why I don't believe the Coca-Cola story. He goes like this, Nick. He goes, I just watched Goodfellas yesterday for the first time. I felt like my son, I felt like my son
felt so bad.
revealed something. Like, I couldn't believe that.
I feel so bad.
You've seen it.
Of course.
Everybody here has seen
Yeah,
it.
you were practicing the scene. I'm like, I'm such a bad person, lying to one of my best friends. So, Vinny, I didn't even have an Amazon account. I created one. I paid for Prime just to watch it, and I'm gonna close it tomorrow.
Okay,
all right?
But in regard to the line with the soda, I know he's done it. You've never done it.
You know why? Because back in Chile, they did that 10 years ago. So you had no chance to do away. Those guys are thieves. They're the worst.
I got it.
Worst country, Norway. When are you gonna go there and investigate those corrupt? They're the
Norway?
worst. Yeah, they're the worst country.
Norway?
Yeah.
What happened with Norway?
Yeah, what's happening?
I thought they were doing good in Norway.
What, with corruption?
I thought life was chill in Norway.
Same.
Oh,
Sweden, Norway.
That's communist propaganda. Communist propaganda.
Norway?
Yeah, in Norway. You know what they did to Chile? All right? They were paying indigenous groups, like native groups, to start burning down the south of Chile. So they took, because we both sell salmon, all right? And it's a strong competition. So they were funding terrorism in Chile so they could make more salmon in Norway.
Are you?
That sounds like some pretty good strategy, I think.
Yo.
I just don't like Norwegians. I'm so sorry.
Out of all the
But
places, of all the people, I've never heard
we're
of them.
running out of people who can hate publicly. I think Norwegians are still fine. All right. I don't think I'm gonna get a letter of like a Norwegian organization for hating
come
Norwegians.
after you, yeah.
They're gonna come
Nick,
after me. All
if
right.
and when you do get a break, are you going to travel somewhere exotic? Like, what's at the top of your list?
I would love to go back to Brazil, but I actually pissed off the biggest gang in Brazil. That was my favorite place I ever went to was Brazil. That was fun. Maybe I'm gonna go to south of France this summer.
Did you actually really?
Amazing.
Wait, you pissed off the biggest gang?
Comando Vermelho.
Like you really pissed them off?
Yeah.
Were you in the favelas
In
at
the
the time?
favela.
Or, oh, God.
Infiltrated Comando Vermelho.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Out of all the people that you've exposed, migrants, scammers, cartel guys, gang members, who was the one that really made you feel uncomfortable? Like genuinely. I mean, you're a Christian.
Made me feel uncomfortable.
That made you feel really like, oh man, like this is scary, dangerous.
I think Gavin Newsom's pretty bad.
Seriously? Like of like worrying about
Scary?
I'm talking about
getting you in
scary,
trouble.
like getting you in trouble or taking your life or setting somebody up to take your life. That's why I mentioned the gangsters and all that stuff. You think would you put him up there?
I put Newsom up there.
Wow. And why would you think that he could make it happen?
Well, he's a liar. First off, like
1,000%. Out of every, I don't.
he's a sociopath.
He's literally Patrick Bateman from
American Psycho.
American Psycho. I genuinely see that, and I think by the way, he wore on Bill Maher a purple like Joker suit with a purple tie. You don't wear purple unless you're sending a message.
Yep.
And the message is I'm the Joker.
It's obscure.
That's what it is. So wow, dude, and think about it. 'Cause you're talking about gang members that can literally shoot and kill you right then and there. You'd put him up there. That's very, very interesting, bro.
Him up there and the Russian mafia in California. They told me not to go snooping around their businesses.
What? How did they contact you? How did they come at you like that?
They knew somebody who knew my mom.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
The Russians are super rich. The Russian mafia is obviously super rich. So there's this lady who knew my mom just from life. My mom's also from California, and she called my mom saying the Russian mafia made sure to let her know to not have Nick snooping around
Dude.
our businesses.
Oh my.
Do you oblige? Like, do you?
If he wants to live.
Yeah, what do you do at that point?
No, we're going for him now.
That's what done, yeah.
No, I think they're on high alert too. So I think LA, like everyone's on high alert for
Yeah.
like the Medicare fraud is insane.
Dude, it's crazy. It boggles my mind, bro. It boggles my mind that if any of us do any crime, it's almost as if they're right there and they're watching you. But when it's them, when it's the government, when it's officials, when it's... Because, by the way, you're not doing that type of fraud, I said this before, unless they all know. And there's some way that you're keeping them in power. Because bro, why would they pick Tim Walz? Oh, dude, nobody here, nobody watching, nobody knew who Tim Walz was, unless you were from Minnesota. All of a sudden...
And you already hated him.
And you already exactly, yeah. Tampons in the bathroom, like he had one little snippet here, tampons in whatever. But think about why. Wait a minute. So Kamala Harris, and apparently they donated to the Kamala Harris campaign. How much, Nick?
His first day of him being chosen for vice president, I think he raised over $30 million.
30, and where do you think that $30 million is coming from, bro? It's a flywheel.
Somali soda.
Somali. What was it? Little Mogadishu.
Yeah.
I like that one better. But dude, I think. Do you guys actually think it's gonna stop? Who's gonna stop? They're in control. If the Trump administration cannot stop this, meaning I get they're doing the raids and stuff, Nick, and that's why I want to go back and I want to ask you. Besides us revolting, is it going to, like, you put a dent? You made everybody the camera lens turn, and now it's on them. So now I'm sure they're being careful. But you think it's stopped? You think they're
They have
stopping?
2 years to do it. The problem with the government is there's so many people that are employed, like the bureaucracy of the government. The stuff has to go through so many hands in order for something to get passed. It takes so long. So, like they need to get these systems in place. Now with AI, they should be able to literally.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, Claude can go ahead and monitor all your bank account movements. Why can't it do it for the government? Like, why can't AI do that for the government?
What do you think?
Because it's a business, Vinnie. Come on.
I get it.
real.
I get it.
Like, can you imagine government being, efficient? Crazy.
But I
bro.
mean,
Huh?
like but bro, taxes and our money is going to these. They're stealing our money, bro. And on top of it, you hate the country. Like, what are we talking about? And it's blatantly obvious that when they walk around with the attitude like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
All right, say what you want. Did I tell you about my Minnesota story?
No.
All right, you guys remember some Congress people got shot there? Like
What?
Minnesota Congress, some people got shot.
The female?
Yeah.
Melissa Hortman, I
Yeah.
believe. Monica,
Yeah.
I think it's Melissa Hortman. She was the one that voted against
Funding illegals.
funding illegals, and then
Was killed.
her husband, and then he went and was shot another guy
All
and
right.
his family.
So I didn't know that. For the record. Go there, whatever. Had a wedding, great wedding or whatever. And the next day, this happened when I was there. The next day, I thought it would be very funny to bring a tampon and go to the city hall and take a picture, like in front
You
of
did
the
that?
office. Yeah, I did that. I showed you a picture.
Really?
And,
I don't remember.
And after all the shooting was really tense, like, I can imagine, like it was very tense. So I ended up getting kicked out.
Oh, really?
Very polite. They were very polite.
But you still got 86.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't the best idea.
You can never.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Can you imagine Minnesota? People are getting shot at for politics.
Oh.
They're the nicest people.
Yeah.
Minnesotans.
I mean,
Huh?
Supposedly.
if you're not, supposedly if you're not doing all the, and it's crazy how, bro, our attention span, because there's so much happening, Justin. Like if you think about it, bro, one day it's like he's Hitler, they're killing ICE. Stops. Nobody. When's the last time you heard anything about ICE? It's done. Stop. It's finished. By the way, they're still deporting, and we know that they're still.
We know.
Trust me, guys. You don't have no idea. We'll talk about it after. They're still actively deporting the hell out of people. But it's like they went Epstein. Oh my God! End of the world. Next
day,
ICE. ICE. Now, they're kind of chilling right now because Iran was like, "Oh my God, we're sending troops, and where are all the troops?" We didn't send. We sent.
They're working there.
They're working where?
They're
Island?
No, yeah, they're escorting
Yeah, yeah.
ships.
But I mean, people thought, "Oh my God, we're going on land, and we're gonna shoot people." No.
I don't think it's out of the question. To be honest.
I don't think so either. Well, think about this. Knowing Trump and how I believe, this is my opinion, he was sold on, hey, listen, you know what we did in Venezuela? Guess what? We're going to go in a year, we're going to do the same thing. You know what he said? Well, another war finished and blah, blah, go do it. And then once it happened, they're like, Mr. President, the information we got, we already know all the parties involved. And he's like, then it's like you're stuck. Because once you started it, bro, it's over. You can't go back. You can't unwar. You can't be like, hey, listen, we messed up. We're just gonna bounce. We're gonna bring everybody back. No, it's a whole different situation right now.
I'm stealing your ranch, by the way.
One thing I like about Trump, though, is for years and years we've heard politicians say, "Oh, we need to get to the root cause of the issue." Well, Trump's gotten to the root cause of the issue, and he's actually doing something about it. He's not just saying we're going to get to the root cause. He's found the root cause, and he's getting right to the source.
I agree. Let me ask you a question though. Because I was under the impression, like a lot of other Americans, that the main focus was the people. They were protesting. They were in the streets. They were fighting. They were dying.
It's always about the oil.
So that's my point. Like, Nick, think about it. Imagine though you're those people, and you were like, hey, they told us that we're gonna go for it. Let's go for it. Guys, because whatever happens, they're gonna come. They have our back. And then all of a sudden, the smoke clears, and you're like, wait a minute, what? We don't even have internet. We can't even talk crap online. By the way, when's the last time you saw a video of them protesting in Iran? Anybody?
I never even saw one to get with because they control the
Because
media.
they control the media. So now I just feel bad for them because I feel like they were kind of, like you said, the oil is here. It's about the money, bro. Follow the money. And now they're just like, hey guys, we can't even tell y'all what's going on because we can't show it.
Is it? Oh my God! Nah.
Who gives a damn? We're talking.
I'm not an expert on it, but I just think like with Trump, I just think he's somebody that's down to get down to the root cause. He's not trying to make anyone happy anymore.
Right.
I agree about that not being happy. He doesn't have to. He's not going back for another administration. He's done. He's not running again. He's finished. He's over. Now it's about legacy. What do you want your legacy to look like? Because if this thing drags on, bro, it puts a tarnish. He did, and we talked about this with Laura Trump last week, the greatest comeback in anything was him, period. Say what you want, love him or hate him, One fair and square.
Yeah. Thank you.
One fair and square. Came in, was under investigation the whole time. Ran again. They cheated. Thank you so much, love. You're the best. I might leave this. Me and Nick might still. It's my first time I ever shared a pancake with a grown man, and I'm comfortable.
No,
about
no
it.
homo.
Yes,
Yeah, no homo.
Can I tell you something? There's one thing that doesn't show up in polls or books or anything that Trump has. This is funny. He's incredibly lucky. Like he's lucky.
Of course
you know,
he
like
is.
Somehow things work out. So I'm not counting him out yet.
I'd never count him
You know
out.
what I mean?
I don't
Like,
count him out.
Something is gonna happen.
I think so too. I'll agree, and I want to know I want to know how your family thinks about him and what Utah in general. Because I know, does Pence have a Vice President Pence? Does
Romney.
he own a house? I think he owns a house.
I don't think so. I think he's
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney.
Mitt Romney does. Okay,
I know nothing about Mitt Romney, to be honest.
Okay, yeah, I know one thing. What a horrible like your parents. They wanted to mess you up. If you name your child a sporting
Mitt.
equipment, Mitt.
Is that his actual
Yeah,
legal
like,
government
is it
name?
Mitt or Mitchell?
Nah,
Mitt. No, it's
nah,
Mitt
that needs-
Romney.
you looked it up?
M-I-T-T. Yeah. Mitt. And that's my sister, Cleats. Like, why are you naming him freaking sporting? You know what I mean? It's my uncle jump rope. Like, name him a name. Nick, Vincent, Justin, Humberto. Like, Humberto, you make me, I want to put a rose in my mouth.
Strong
Mitt.
or eat pizza. I don't know.
Yeah,
comes
whatever.
First.
But what's your family? Are they supportive of what's happening? Or are they
About the war?
no about Trump in general?
Oh, we support Trump.
Okay, good.
Like the war issue, like
Thank you.
I have no idea. Like I'm not from
yeah.
Iran. I don't know anyone from Iran.
Well, you know Pat.
Yeah, I guess I know Pat. So
Yeah.
if I'm gonna listen to someone's advice on Iran, I'm gonna listen to Pat's. I'm not gonna listen to
Exactly.
some.
Some 18-year-old that's like, you don't know
Vinny,
nothing.
It gets
Yeah.
worse.
Why? Oh God, here we go.
It's Willard.
Willard?
Mitt Romney. So Mitt is not that bad, really.
Oh, the worst is when somebody names their kid Guy. That's the laziest. Like, you're a lazy scumbag that you're just like, Guy. It's like, bro, do you have any guys? Like, do you know any
I
guys?
do know some guys.
No, guy named Guy.
Guy Fieri.
Guy Fieri.
Legendary.
I don't trust him, but he's not my friend. I don't trust him at all.
Guy is a bad name.
Guy's a bad name. So,
What's a Utah name?
Utah name?
Yeah.
Jacob. I don't know.
Jacob, yeah, they're
number one
biblical,
name there.
bro. They're biblical. Let me ask you a question, Nick. If it wasn't for YouTube, if you weren't doing what you were doing right now, I think we talked about this earlier. What would be your dream of what you would be doing if it wasn't this?
Wasn't this?
If it wasn't this, what,
always been this. So I've never really thought about what it wouldn't be, but it'd be definitely owning a business.
business entrepreneur?
I'd most likely probably be like in the AI space.
Really?
Become like a founder or something.
Nice. Which one are you using right now? Are you at ChatGPT? Are you Claude? Where are you at?
Honestly, I'd be using the Grok inside of X app a lot.
Really? It's like, because I've been having a lot of problems, and they know this.
But then I'll use Claude for like documents and papers, and I'll use ChatGPT for quick responses, and then I'll use Claude, and then I'll use Grok for like thought out responses.
Yeah, I feel weird because I started with ChatGPT. There's like a moment like perplexity, trying to move around Claude. I feel like I don't want to, like the relationship is there. I have horrible arguments with ChatGPT. It's bad. And I talked about this the last podcast. If robots come out and they're all connected, I'm going to probably get my butt whooped by a robot, for sure. For sure. What are you using? You're using Perplexity.
Perplexity.
Really?
Yeah.
I never used that.
100%.
Oh, and what is it? What's the difference about it?
Whose is Perplexity? Is that Microsoft's?
The thing is, it has a lot, like more than one model inside. So you have access to ChatGPT, to all the models in one thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of expensive. And we're not sponsored, so unless you sponsor me, I won't endorse the product. But I do some really good work with it. You know?
Have there been any technology-based firms that have reached out to you trying to give you products to use during your investigations?
No, but I wanted to start a company where I audit other companies and help them find fraud inside their businesses.
And so how would you do that model exactly?
I'd probably partner up with a company who's already doing that,
right.
and then help them with their promotion side. I think that'd be a great idea. Like if any company wants to, and any auditing company that prevents fraud, I think that'd be a great partner.
Right. Ooh. Has anyone in legacy media reached out to you by any chance about any of these stories or promoting?
No. Like
No
I mean, Fox
CBSs.
News. I'll go on Fox News every now and then.
Yeah, I saw
Right.
you a couple times.
Fox is great. CNN, they've never reached out. New York Post has reached out just to do some like smear campaigns.
It kind of shows you the ignorance that they have with you being the future of journalism, them being on the failing side of journalism, that they wouldn't try to take tips from you, try to maybe use you, try to maybe have you partner with them, you know? Just seems kind of clueless.
Well, I'm a threat to what they're building and what they've built because I take away their viewership.
That's
so.
it.
Oh, dude, like every single time you put out a video, I can't imagine everybody dude, everybody is watching, like everybody in government, they're all, I'm guaranteeing you, like, hey, did you hear another video came out? Where is he? Where was he? Where, like, dude, you have to be like such an annoying, like, thorn in their side where they're just like, dude, where is he? Where is he right now? Is he gonna come for us? But I like that though.
But that's good. That's why, like, hopefully in 4 years I don't have to keep investigating the fraud stuff, or I don't have to keep investigating the stuff because now the pressure's on. Like, it took so, like, for people have been making these videos on YouTube for a while, of them investigating fraud, investigating these communities, but nothing ever hit until it hit on X, because that video then created a conversation where 1 million people were talking about it versus just 1 million people watching it, but 1 million people talking about it's completely different. That's why X is so much better.
X is great, bro. How much is that video? How many views right now is that video that you put out? The first one. I remember, was it Christmas?
The post alone is like 145 million views, but like all together, just in the first 7 days, it got 4 billion views.
4 billion views? That, dude, think about that. That's freaking insane.
Unbelievable.
This might sound really stupid. Do you ever go in your phone, you go back to it and just admire? You go like, yeah, really
All
did it.
right.
Sometimes I'm like, dang, that was a good caption.
Yeah.
Dang, Nick was on something.
Yeah. What was the caption for the actual video? The first the lyric center one.
I said like spread this video like wildfire.
And it did.
I remember.
Oh wow, was it Christmas?
Great caption.
Was it around Christmas?
Yeah, dude, that caption was divine. I'm not even joking. I was like half asleep. The thought came to my head. I wrote it down. I've never done that for any of my videos. And I wrote down that caption, and then I copy and pasted that the next morning.
Help spread this like wildfire.
Yeah.
And it did.
I was like, give this video a like, and this is my most important work yet. I said, like, this is my most important work yet. Give this video a like and share it around, spread it like wildfire.
And it worked. I went to the gas station, filled up a gas can.
Watched it again.
You know, watch it again.
I watched it a bunch of times. I can't. We were on vacation and we were watching it over, and I couldn't believe it. And then now we're here. So, dude, we're gonna wrap up, but dude, keep doing what you're doing. Me and Humberto talked about this before. You know who James O'Keefe is? So I love the guy to death. What he's doing is so freaking important. He's one of the pioneers, bro. That guy has been around since Acorn, where he exposed everybody with, who did he team up with? Andrew Breitbart, God rest his soul too. Died in a very mysterious way, but that's a whole different conversation. So Andrew, if you could give him any words, because he wanted to quit, bro. He was raided.
Really?
They took his guns. Because dude, he's been doing what you're doing, exposing everybody, bro. And it boggles my mind how many videos he has. He just did another one of an undercover thing. He did Pfizer, where people that work for the company are admitting on camera, yeah, that Pfizer vaccine, bro, they didn't do any tests, they didn't do anything, and he's talking to a girl, and it's out there, and he has the proof, and they talked about it, and nothing happens. Nothing happens. And so he's like, any words of encouragement you could give somebody like that, I think is so freaking necessary for him not to stop, to keep somebody like that going.
I think you just have to keep going, and if nothing happens these next 2 years, 3 years while Trump's in office, then maybe I'll quit.
Like but let me ask you a question. Percentage-wise, do you think? Like, here's my question: what would you want to happen with? Let's just say, I know you said about Ilhan, but being deported. What would be? Because I mean, bro, it's the community. It's all of them. It's from the top down.
There needs to be like denaturalized. People need to become denaturalized.
Especially if they've come here and they're immigrants and they're stealing from us.
Yes, I would like some denaturalization to happen.
Oh,
I think that'd be a good thing.
I think it'd be a positive thing. Obviously, there'd be the
and the
protesting.
thing too, like if they were to do it, then it would scare all the other people from committing that exact same type of fraud. So they need to make an example out of some people.
Yeah, I wish too. People in other countries, hey, make your country great.
Again.
Do something again.
Well, the housing market's booming in Somalia right now.
Is it really? Yeah. No, you're joking.
I'm not joking.
No way.
It's booming? Are they all moving back?
Yes, it's like, I moved here from Minnesota. Like, literally, I found a clip.
No
It's pretty
way.
funny.
All right, then we're moving to Minnesota. Anyway, by the way, I want everybody to look at it. Humberto finished one ranch, and he was trying to steal my ranch.
Why
Look
you
at that.
gotta do it?
Why'd you rob my ranch, bro? Like, I just had to use my fries,
Oh my
dude.
God.
But Nick, thank you, bro.
You're the man.
Love you, and we'll see you soon.
Love you too.
Peace and love. Don't forget to subscribe.